Okay, so we're going to learn how to divide these numbers. Don't forget, this is really 750 divided by 6. You could write it a couple different ways. Here's 750 divided by 6. Here's 750 divided by 6. So really what you're trying to figure out is how many times 6 goes into 750. A couple different ways you can do this. I like to start with a big number and multiply to kind of take numbers or take the value away from 750, excuse me. So for example, we could do, 6 times 10. That equals 60. Well, I could do more than that. I could do 6 times 100, give me 600. So now I'm going to take away 600 from my number above. So 750 minus 600. I'm going to get 0, 5, and 150. So then I ask myself, okay, well, what else can I do? I could do 6 times 10. If I do 6 times 10, I get 60. Well, that means that 6 times 20, which is double, will give me double, 120. So I can subtract 120 now. Now I'm at 30. And I know that 6 times 5 is 30. So I can subtract 30, get 0. And I'm just going to kind of look back at what I did up here. This 600 was really 6 going into 750 100 times. This 120 was 6 going into 150 or to 120, 20 times. Excuse me, 20 times. And then this 30 was 5. So if I add up all these numbers here, I have 100 plus 20 plus 5, I have 125 as an answer. That's my quotient. 6 goes into 750 125 times. So another one that we kind of did in class today, 816 divided by 8. And I asked myself, what can I take away from 816? A big number that 8 goes into that I could take away from 816. Well, let's see. 8 times 8 is 64. So that means 8 times 80 would be, 64 up there. 8 times 80 would be 64 with 1 0. That's a nice number to take away from 816. That's a big number to take away. So that's 816, subtract 640. I get 6. Can't do 1 minus 4. So I borrow from here, make that a 7, make that an 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. I'm at 176. That's what I have left. I've already gone in 80 times. Well, if 8 times 2 is 16, then 8 times 20 is 160. So I'll take away 160 from here. Get left with 16. Right here, I went in 20 times. And I know that 16 minus 16 is 0. 8 goes into this 16 2 times. So I add up all these numbers. 80 plus 20 plus 2 gives you 2. 102 is your quotient, the answer to a division problem. I think what I just want to say is you really want to just take away the biggest number you can without going over. One of the biggest numbers. So, I did 8 times 80 is 640. So I subtracted that from 816. I was left with a number. Now I'm trying to figure out how many times, 8 goes into 176. Once again, a big number was 160. Did that subtraction. Got 16. I know that 8 goes into 16 2 times. To recap, 8 goes into 640 80 times. 8 goes into 160 20 times. 8 goes into 16 2 times. And you add those all up and you get your answer of 102. This is just a quick down and dirty of what we've been doing in class, doing that division using math sense other than the division algorithm.